November 13, 2025, and I wanted to recording because what I saw yesterday or in the night, I sometimes I check out my name on Google search, and then I find that this podcast is on Amazon.com, and I have seen that it's all over the world, that where you have Amazon, there is this podcast, and then you know already that I have what is called now I forget it, it's a storytell. I'm sorry you have to wait for it. But you know, I have already told you that I'm a storyteller. And I don't know where Amazon.com could find my podcast, where it's connected to. But it doesn't matter. It was a way for God to tell me what I already knew, but I needed to confirm it, what I'm telling you, that there is many people that listen at my podcast, and not everyone is poor. There is very wealthy people and preachers and business owner that listen on this podcast. So once again I say there is no excuse to support me in this moving that I need to do, because God have called me to move. And when God called me, I never think how I could do that. I only move, and then I rely on God that to take care of these bills that are growing now, and He is talking to you that are listening. I only know those statistics of SoundCloud, but I can't see those other platforms for this podcast. But I understand that is very much, and I laugh a little, but not evil laugh, but I was laughing because I found out that Storytel had now released this podcast on Iceland, and I don't see Iceland on SoundCloud statistic. So there is much hidden, and I never check out YouTube if it's the statistic there. And I have some, but it's not very much that listen on YouTube. But there is some. So I have reached all over the world, like I told you from the beginning, that God wants this podcast to be spread all over the world. And it has. And Sometimes it's statistic coming from an island that I never have knew about, that maybe have been, I think it have been like a prison island in the past. And there is some people living there that have internet, even if it's not much people, but they listen. And so I know I reach every places all over the world that people can listen to without be limited. There is some countries that don't allow people to listen, only listen local in the country. I know that, and I saw that on Amazon. It was very clear. It was sent to India on Amazon, that people listen on Amazon from India. So I don't see it, but I can see the platforms, and I don't know how much it is. And this podcast was from the beginning to be that people should not pay to listen. And I don't know if you pay to listen. I maybe belong to like Storytel. There you have to pay to listen at many books and podcasts. And that I can't do anything about. But you can listen at other things also there. But it was from the beginning that no one should need to pay to listen at this. And many take advantage of it. They listen, but they never support me in any way. I have told you, if you don't have any money left over, I am very thankful if you spread it to your friends and family, that you listen at this podcast. That is also money in that way, that the commercial, free commercial there is by people are talking to each other. And I have been educated at the university about commercials, and the best commercial is from mouth to mouth, from ear to ear. That's the best commercial. So I hope you do that, but you maybe are in shame because you listen at this podcast. But that is not between you and me, it's between God and you. So for me, it doesn't matter for me, because my work under God is only to tell you what heaven is telling me, what God is telling me. That's what I do. I don't go and teach you. And I was thinking today that if you join me physical, that we can go out in the world and change the world, but not in that way that religious groups are doing, because what we are going to do is to talk to the leaders in this world, not ordinary people. they be very disturbed, many. And it's not our work to do it. It's not my work to do it. It's free to come to my podcast and listen. And what I need people to be together with people is to talk about talking to those leaders that have this going on with war and money hungry and don't want to do anything for people, only making much money for themselves and place it in banks abroad where people can't see it. They hide the money they steal. You don't see half of what they are stealing in money, because there is bank account in this world where you can hide, where the country is not allowed to go in and check out. And that was what I did one time when I was in Israel. I was going to the bank and was thinking I should open up a bank account so I could save money there. But that bank I was to, they wanted me to start with very much money, or else I couldn't get any bank account there. So it was a problem with that. And maybe that is with those banks that hide the money for those that have lots of money. And I have seen all these fake, false things people doing, like pretending they are good people. I know this man that was financial manager for George Bush. I lived with his father, took care of his father, and he was never to the church. He was sending money to the church. That was what he did, and that is also a way to hide what you're doing. And then I've been to churches in United States that you have this envelope and you place your name on the envelope because you can reduce your tax, and that is not 10% then if you do that to hide. And I was together with a man from India. He was going to India and bought very, very cheap things. And then he gave it away in United States, and then he could down his taxes, his tax. And there is many things God have wanted me to see and have talked about it. And so soon my telephone is calling me that it's time for me to prepare me to go to the health clinic and get my flu injection, not COVID. I have not taken any COVID vaccine. I only take the flu vaccine. And that I have done since the 70s. Almost my whole life. We got those injections when we work with older people. I was going into old people's home and I was educated as a nurse. So I did the nurse things to old people, and I needed to have that injection in me to not get the flu the old people maybe had, and not bring with me the flu to them and kill them in that way. So that is not a vaccine that is dangerous for me, and I need to have it, as I am going to be with the people much more now when I move to this apartment. And today they call me from my landlord, and they told me that I'm allowed to come in to that apartment earlier, and we made an appointment when I should go there and get the keys to come into the apartment. And she's told me that you can't move in there with furnitures, because we maybe need to do some repair of the apartment. And that is also, I know, because I have been I don't know what it's called, the highest up in the top of those landlords in the city I lived in. And I know that I can complain about something in the apartment. Even if I have moved in, I can complain maybe 2-3 weeks after I move in that something is wrong. Not this ordinary that I can do all the time, but if there is something that is rare, that is something they have done. And I know that the floor is not good in that apartment, but I am going to, when I be okay with my money, I'm going to save up so I can get a fiber to lay on that floor. So that will be warm, the floor for me. And so it doesn't matter so much. I'm going to change the apartment when I move in there. And so I have done everything that I should do for to tell I moving, and it's these electric cords, bills, and internet, and these things, television, and these things that I have done. The only thing I have left is when they are going to come and get the scooter, and that will be a little hard because I have moved, but I can sit on the scooter and wait until they are coming. And in December too, there is a young man that coming and take down the blinds. So I need to have the scooter to sit on, as I don't have anything in this apartment that I move away from. So, and then yesterday I talked to my daughter, and we make an appointment that she will come to my new apartment and helping me to put up Christmas things and to have a little Christmas party together with her. But it's hard with her as she is vegan, and I don't like those kind of food. It's a salad, of course, I can eat, but this other food they are doing is very few things that I like that she have taken with her, and I taste it. And but she always bring with her food to eat. But I want her to eat some Christmas food. So I don't know what I should give her yet. But I find it out until she's here in my new apartment. I think it was the 13th she will come, and that's enough of time to put up Christmas things. And sadly, I threw away the Christmas tree that I had. That was a big Christmas tree in plastic. I threw it away, but today there is it. It's not today, but the new things is that I can buy Christmas tree with lights in it, and that working until one lamp is maybe gone, and then everything is gone. But at least this Christmas I can have that kind of Christmas tree, and a Christmas tree that is not taller than myself, so I can't climb up on things. So it need to be this short as I am. So it's much going on, and it will be recording many times maybe. So you hear what's going on in my moving. And I check out my bank account now, and there is no one have sent me any support money. So I don't know what to do with this moving business, but I stand still, God. I stand still, God, and I hope they are coming here and take away my belongings to the new apartment, and then I have to deal with the bill that I need to pay them if I don't get the money in support from all of you that is listen at this podcast. I am not worried anymore. I told you that it was like it was an healing going on when God told me that I should not have any fear. And so I lost the fear, and I don't feel sorry for that. And of course I be some fear sometimes because I don't have the money to move. So that is a little scary. But as God have called me to move, God will make sure that I can pay the bills in some way. And of course, he have called all those in afterlife to talk to you about this. Those in afterlife, they feel like they fail God in that way, and that's why they look like what they're doing. They like almost giving up on you, giving up on this planet. And that's why the last time I saw this Nordic race of aliens was coming in here. And they are on their way to maybe take me away. And I am going to leave this planet because you are so stubborn. And people are stubborn. The doctors is stubborn. They are not better than you. And I don't take anything for granted anymore because they have failed me, the doctors. So I'm not sure that I get the surgery on my knees. But I hope, of course, it will be. And so I can start to walk again. I can walk now, but only for a short time because I get pain because of I don't have knees to walk on. So I get very much pain in my back when I'm walking. So I can only walk a few steps. It's not far away between these two houses where I move, but I can't walk that distance. Normal walk should take 5 minutes to go there, but I can't walk like that with my bad knees, and especially if it can be icy path I walk on or snow I walk on. It will take forever and I maybe fall. So I need to take the taxi between those two houses. It's a short way, but that is needed when I don't have the scooter to drive with. So thank you for listening, because I need to. It's a spirit coming here, but he must be short to talk, because I need to go be prepared to go to the health clinic. I have just taken a shower and I'm going to put on my clothes now. And he's waving here. Not that he's walking away. He's waving. I have respect for them, but they are fun in the same time. He's waving at me and say, "Is everything okay here?" he say. And then he closed the door. I'm thinking that he will come back again next time I'm recording. I will tell him just now before he have really left, that he will tell me that he is the one that is coming back again, because I am busy just now. But what he was doing was to reach you, to give you this chilling feeling in your body, that tell you that he is there with you and tell you to not be stubborn, to send me some money so I can do what God called me to do. So thank you. I mean, it's so fun with him. They are fun sometimes. You maybe don't think in heaven the spirits can be fun, but they are sometimes very fun. They have this in them. So thank you and God bless you.